Hello everyone, and welcome back to WolfQuest, where we are here once again with our Ravenwing pack that is of course led by Cassia and Tawn. But what's this? Things are looking a little bit different. We're not actually on Little Butte like we usually are, and that's because we're actually making use of one of the new features that was added to the game in the injury update. So of course we have this default text here, but if we click through it, you can see we're in a familiar but now snowy spot. You made her expecting pups. You maintained a large, strong territory since last summer. Keep it up. The bigger the territorial buffer around your den, the safer your pups will be from rival pack danger, but a bigger territory also takes more time to maintain and defend. You must now find 4 dens, which you'll evaluate when making a final selection in early spring. Other packs are also expecting puppies, so they're expanding their territories too, and of course we need to claim enough space to create a safe buffer to protect our pups. So this is a little different. There is a nearby den site. This is actually a previous den site, but if we look at the map, you can see we've got our territory from the previous year, so this is pretty cool. This is a really nice change that I think a lot of people are going to be very excited about. It came with the injury update, and it's kind of a filler change because, of course, eventually we're going to have the saga, and that will loop through the years. Your pups will grow up and get older, and, you'll just kind of keep playing. You won't have this skipping from year to year. The game will just keep going. But in the meantime, before we have that, this is a nice little quality of life thing that means that you don't have to run through Territory Quest every single year. And because we already have a decent sized territory, if we go over here, we go to our quests, you can see we already have 19 of 15 hexes required. We just have to finish finding dens. Now, we could reveal these dens here. I don't think I want to do that, though, because I think Cassia knows the area pretty well. She's going to go sniffing around. We're going to decide if we want to move this territory at all, but I don't think... Yeah, I think she's fairly happy with the area. She does like dens that are close to rendezvous sites. She might like dens that are close to the same rendezvous site. I don't know, she's kind of making up her mind how much she wants to keep things the same or how much she might want to, move a little bit and try to find somewhere else to settle down maybe. So we're going to give her some time to think about that, kind of roam around, poke around for some of the dens, and we'll see what she thinks. Oh. Okay, we just got the name your pack pop up. We did find 4 dens, and I'll show you guys which ones in a minute here. But of course, we know that this is the Ravenwing pack, so we will go ahead and choose that again. We're going to keep it the same, and we will advance to choose a den. And I'll show you guys on the map in just a second what we've gotten. So we established our territory, which wasn't all that hard. Yeah, this took me like 5 minutes, including talking, as opposed to 20 to 40. So this is a really nice change. I think it will feel a lot more natural when you have the saga, because of course you're going to be continuously maintaining the territory in that time. I really do like it though, because it does actually give you a nice incentive to actually maintain your territory at the end of the year too, and not just let it decay and end up falling to nothing. Now, we kind of went over this way. There are some dens over here too. I didn't really feel like Cassie wanted to move in that direction. I think if anything, she may want to move over here. We're actually right by this den on the slopes. Now there's a den right here. Well, that's a little ominous. Hello? Well, maybe we shouldn't choose this den. No, this is Cassia we're talking about. She's just gonna run the bears off. But there is a den that's actually just down here too. I think Cassia likes the idea of having dens that are close together, because even though she wasn't too keen on moving last time, in fact, she opted to go straight to the rendezvous site the last time rather than hecking around and having to try to shuffle between dens. Where is this den? I can look on the map. It's right down here, so if we ever have to move... I can't even find it. It's right in this area, so that if we ever have to move dens, there is one that's pretty close. Like right over, I think it's right over this little area here. Yeah, it's on the slopes over here, I think. Yeah, that you can see it there. So there's a few dens that are in this area. They are a little hard to spot because they are dirt dens, but I think Cassia would probably like the one that's up here. Now, the downside of these is I'm pretty sure they're all open dens, and that's not so great. The other disadvantage is, as you can see, we will have to claim some territory over here. We will be fighting with Crevice Lake, but I think she does kind of want a slight bit of a change of pace this year. That's just the vibe that I'm getting from her. And so I think we're actually going to go ahead and choose this den here. and dig out the dirt den that we've got. It's an open den. We'll have to deal with the eagle attacks that have gotten a lot scarier since the last time we played, as unfortunately as Cassia's cousin Petra found out. Eagle attacks can be pretty rough, but we'll see how this goes. So we've got our den. We will have to name it. I think we're just gonna call it the open moor den. More, is that, I can never remember if it's spelled with E or not. I think in this it's not. I think it's just, well, you know what, I'm gonna get it wrong either way, and you guys are gonna make fun of me for it, but that is what it is. I don't have enough brain power for this right now, but we do get to advance in age, so let's view perks. We can see what we have currently. So she took strength, youthful press, and speed. Those were some pretty good ones. And I think Cassia, she's all about her strength. She also did like having that little boost to speed because she had nothing. Now the difference is we have youthful prowess. We also have territorial might. I don't know that she would, though, honestly. I think she would take youthful prowess. I think Petra might take that one with her massive territory. But I think Cassia will stick with youthful prowess. She likes these perks, and she's going to take them until she's forced to not take them the next year. So we'll go ahead, we'll take these. We will advance in age. We'll have these perks for the coming year. It's not actually going to change anything, but we get to meet the puppies. Oh my gosh, there's 7. Okay. So we will have to redo their designations. I'll do that in a second here as well, but we will then meet them. And of course, as always, you guys can submit names for these guys in the comments of the video, and in a couple of episodes we'll be assigning them their names once we've had a better chance to look at their coats, personalities, and just kind of get a better feel for what names would suit them. You can submit as many names as you want in the comments. I don't guarantee that I'll use any of them because I do get a lot, but I will be picking names from among the comments, so any name that gets posted has a chance of being used. All right, and here we are. So now 4 weeks old, your pups are too big for the den. As they spend their days playing outdoors, socialize with them with playful emotes to increase the affinity of your family pack. Playful, play with them if they're hungry, feed them. If they stray far from the den, go find them and carry them back. Of course, we have to feed them until they reach 15 pounds. We know how to raise pups. We've done this a million times. And as it turns out, we're now perfectly up to 7M and 7F between the 2 litters. We've had an exactly split number of males and females. Oh, there's Tawn, he was in the den. And look at these little guys. Oh, they're so cute. The pups in this are just precious. They really are. Oh, I love them. I'm scared for them, but I love them. Okay, yeah, we do have more. All right, we got one more here. 7F. Goodness, these guys are going to keep us busy, aren't they? Now, there are a few things that have happened since the last year as well. Of course, at the start of every year, as per a challenge, I do roll a dice to determine whether the difficulty level will be challenging, accurate, or easy. It has a very low chance of being easy and about a 25% chance of being on accurate. But we rolled in the normal range, and so we are playing this once again on challenging. However, we do have permadeath on as per the rules of our main series. We also, if you can see here, if we go to our bio, we've got some new info here. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's interesting. I did not realize that about Cassia. Surprise, surprise here. She actually has 2 black-coated genes, which means that all of her puppies are going to have a black coat because Tawn, of course, has the gray coat. Well, that's a surprise that I didn't expect. I mean, it does make sense. Cassia is the daughter of Night and Artemis, as you can see there, from the Pack of Moonlight. And they both did have black coats. Now, of course, we had to remake her in this. The genetics don't carry over, but, you know, it fits. It fits. You can see, too, there's that little note there that says bond, when it's a +3 right now. So as per the rules of our challenge for this, eventually we start, because for some things we get to roll a dice with our main series. One of them is if something bad happens to our mate, because we do a permadeath on. So this bond stat goes up once per year and once at the end of the Amethyst Mountain initial courtship. So at the end of every litter we get to increase that. So it has gone up from 2 to 3. So we get to add a 3 to our rolls if, heaven forbid, anything ever happens to Tawn, which hopefully it won't. But this is the injury update, so that is always a possibility. Also, I do think we have a runt. It does look like Ravenwing 5M is particularly small, so that is interesting to note as well. And yeah, you can see here as well, if you've been watching Autumn's series, you'll be a little bit more familiar with the injury update, or if you've been playing yourself, but there is an interface here that shows if we have any injuries. Thankfully, at the moment, we don't, but we also haven't really done much, so that could change, and it's a bit fitting that the intrepid young Cassia is going to be the one who first gets to deal with this from our main series, although I guess Petra's also pretty bold. We kind of have two bold heirs for our Generation 5 packs here. Oh my goodness, these guys are still hungry. These guys are still hungry. Holy cow. At least they're all in the 80s now, but yeah, I think we better play with these guys. Oh, and they're running every which way. I think we better play with these guys. Oh good, Tawn's also gonna help feeding them. Why are they all over here? This is gonna scare even Cassia. You've gone that far away. Even Cassia is gonna be on edge, and she's pretty lenient with her puppies. But yeah, we're gonna play with these guys. We'll see if Tawn will feed them anymore, but then we're gonna go hunt, because boy heckin' howdy, we need some food. Oh, there is a carcass this way. However, I suspect it may be surrounded by bears. I do smell a lot of bear scent coming from this direction. Yeah. This may not be a fight worth picking. Let's just go see. Maybe they're not. Oh, no, it looks like they are. I've just been mostly looking for, yeah, we're not gonna deal with that. Not for a mule deer carcass. Oh, that's a moose. Yeah, we've been just mostly moseying around looking for elk herd. Now, the other objective that I have here is I would like to, you know, I bet there's stranger wolves in here that we're gonna need to go run off. I would also like to reclaim some of this territory, because we have kind of offset it. Oh yeah, there's dens over here too. We kind of offset our territory a little bit. We moved over to here from being in this hex, and so we actually need to claim all of this. So I would like to, oh, hello elk music. Oh, this works out. Alright, these guys are all gonna be pretty, well, not pretty, these guys will all be pretty weak, but there won't be calves, is what I'm trying to say here. So we need to look for which ones are gonna, yeah, okay, you're gonna stop and turn around. So we're gonna go straight for you. Oh, she's still trying to run a little bit. Now, we do need to be a little bit mindful of this, because it is possible to get injured now, of course, which is not something that our wolves have really had to deal with up until this point. But this is also Cassia that we're talking about. She is a pretty brash wolf. She doesn't take heck from anyone, and she's not exactly what I would call cautious. So we're gonna go ahead and let her just tear into that elk like that. We'll see if she gets bitten for it later, but, you know, she doesn't care right now. Nothing bad's happened yet, so she ain't gonna change her ways just because of the threat of something going wrong. Okay, this hex probably has stranger wolves in it. It is the best marked of any of the hexes, and so I highly suspect that there might be a pack in here. But if that's the case, Cassie is going to chase him out, because this is our territory now. You don't get to extend yours way down along the side of ours. Well, we need that space. So she's taking it. We'll see if we get fought for it, but yeah, that's not going to stop her from just running in and doing what she wants. She's not one who's easy to intimidate, that is for sure. Isn't there... There's a den somewhere down here, isn't there? I swear there is. Maybe it's a little bit further. Oh yeah, I swear there's a den, like, right around the corner here. So we're gonna just poke our nose this way really briefly, see if we can find it. Although I'm not smelling it, so maybe there's not. I swear I've seen one, but it's been a long time since I've been in this area, so maybe I'm just losing my mind slightly. What? Are you kidding me? Okay, no, we can mark this. These guys tried to be cheeky and put it right at the edge of the map where we couldn't get to it, but they did not succeed. We still can get it, and I'm gonna grab this hare as well. We have 7 pups. We're gonna need a lot of food, so we want to make sure we can feed them up to full, because we didn't get completely there the last time. So, oops, we need to mark our actual scent post here too. But we're making headway. We've marked these 3, and then we'll have to mark these 2 as well. And then I think Cassia will be satisfied for the day and head back. Okay, we've finished claiming territory, but we need to move our butts. The affinity is very, very low, so we gotta get back, but we do have plenty of food that I think will be enough for the pups, so hopefully we can get them fed to full. Hopefully they don't run out of the den in the time that we're taking to get back. Gosh, knowing that these are Cassia's pups, I would not be surprised. But, oh, and there's an eagle just floating around, too. I don't really like that. He's headed straight. Yeah, you better turn around, bucko. Alright, he's leaving. I think we'll be fine. But we gotta get back. We gotta feed him, and then we also gotta sleep, because we're pretty tired. Look at that stamina bar going down. Oh, there's another eagle. What in the world? No, stay away from my den, you heckers. Okay, we're close enough to the den that I think we'll be fine. Just in the nick of time, though, because the affinity is just about out. Our den is right over here, so there we go. The pups are popping out right away, of course. Yep, I don't blame you guys. Is that the eyebrow coat? Oh, it is! Oh, I just realized. It's got more of a tint than usually what I've seen. Oh, okay, everybody wants to go see Dad. Oh, he's feeding him, that's why. I think Cassia's just like, oh, what am I, chopped liver? Everybody just leaves, oh my gosh. But let's go ahead, we'll eat this too. Eventful first day in that we had a lot to do, but also fairly calm in other ways. Yeah, like not a whole lot happened. We had a lot of things we had to accomplish, but so far, it's been fairly quiet, despite the general chaos that is Cassia and her pack. But we gotta get our affinity up. We gotta get these guys hopefully calm enough to sleep. My goodness. How are they doing on food? They're all alright. 7M is the one who's eating, and the one who's down. 7F is just disappearing into the unknown there, along with 6F. Oh my goodness, can I even stop them at this point? I don't even know if I can, but we're gonna spend some time playing and hanging out with these guys, and then we'll get some sleep and we'll see how things are looking come morning. Oh my gosh, excuse me! Alright, maybe we're not gonna go that far away. I see where 6F went. Okay, enough of this adventure, y'all. Enough of this adventure. I know that was the pup who wasn't actually lost. I know the one is over here. Yep, 6F is right there. Come here. Get over here. 7M, absolutely not. We're not doing this. Okay, y'all, we're sleeping before this gets worse. We're sleeping before this gets worse. Oh, great. Well, that's never what you want to hear first thing in the morning. Who is it? 7M. Oh, he's the one who's been right over here. He started walking off last night. Oh boy. Oh, there's 4M. I was like, why do I only see 6? Well, that's not great. That's really not great, because the pups are very hungry. They need their food. And the territory is not stupendous either. We probably want to mark some of it. At least a little bit of it, so that it doesn't completely just decay while we're away. Oh boy, you guys. Is our carcass? Our carcass is still there. Okay, I'm gonna send the pups in the den then. We'll have Tawn come with us. Hey, bud. And, we'll make sure that he gets to eat as well. We'll probably send him home, and then we'll try and do a quick ring of the territory. Tawn? Oh, okay. Yeah, Tawn is already gonna go do that, then I guess. Okay, well, we'll go this way. We'll get some food. We'll bring that back for the pups. And I guess maybe then we'll actually be able to stay part of the day at the den. Yeah, split up and, I guess, divide and conquer. Oh, there's coyotes here. No, you don't. Y'all can leave. Yep. Well, they didn't eat most of it, but we are going to try to bring back a meat chunk, I think, so that we have at least something to give Tawn, depending on whether or not he finds food. Yeah, he's headed off to mark some of that territory. I hope he doesn't mark too much that doesn't need marking, because I'm fine with letting that outer layer go. But we just want to do a quick kind of loop around the bottom here. I think I want to... Maybe we'll dart over to the 67, we'll mark the 50s, and then that should keep them nice and boosted up so that we can hurry back to the pups and feed them. This is the flooded area. I wonder if that's why all the scent posts have decayed. Oh boy. Well, I think we should just be able to dip over here and mark some of them. Yeah, I bet that's why some of them went down so fast. Oh, no, there still is a scent post in this territory, I guess. Okay, well, we're gonna move them. Again, like, I don't always move the scent posts. I do it when I feel like it's gonna be more convenient for me to continue to patrol this route. So that's often when I'll choose to move them. But we'll just mark these ones and then hurry back to the pups, because goodness, the affinity's not gonna last too long, especially not without Tawn there. Ooh, this is convenient. This is convenient. There's another carcass right here. I'm gonna mark this. I think I'm gonna actually wait here because I did choose to call Tawn back. So he should be on his way because he started going off marking all the way down there, and I don't actually care about that territory, so he can let it decay and it'll be fine. But I do want him to eat, and that's something that he hasn't done. So I think it would be good if he's able to come and eat. I'm just gonna get some water because there's some right over here, and then we'll wait here for him and then both return to the den, I think. You know, most of you are my kind. That one in the distance is not. Not sure I like you being here. The rest of you can eat, though. Yeah, we're cool. Oh, goodness. Okay, yep, we're on our way back. Knowing these pups, they will just be gone from the den the second that we're too far away, but we're pretty close, so I've not been overly worried about it. Yeah, we're right up here, aren't we? Oh, a little bit further up, Yes, here on the hill. Okay, just in the nick of time, 7M. Oh, he's the one who's sick, too. But we do have some time left in the day, so we're gonna make sure we feed these guys. We're gonna give them their food. And then we're gonna spend some time hanging out and resting and playing with them. I don't know. We'll see if 7M recovers before having to sleep. He's at 72%, so he's not that sick yet. And all of these pups have a black coat, gray coat combination, so they should be more disease resistant. But that's not a guarantee. We've still had black coat, gray coat pups die, so we do need to just do our best to spend time with him, and hopefully he'll be alright. Alright, well, I've not exactly had an uninterrupted time with 7M, thanks to 6F and 7F sprinting into the bushes every other second, but we spent quite a lot of our time just resting with him here, doing our best to make sure he's gonna be alright. He is at 64% health currently, but we are getting fairly tired, and we do need to sleep before our stamina gets too low. So I think we are actually gonna... That's an eagle shadow. That's an eagle shadow. Excuse me? Where did he go? I don't see where he even went. Oh, he's up there. Okay, it's a bald eagle. We're fine. I was very worried for a second there, but we can let him back out. But I think we are going to go ahead and leave this here for today because it is getting to be about that time again. We'll have to see how 7M is doing next time. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. But until then, this is Jay, over and out.